Casey from the Children's Museum of Cleveland, here to help celebrate Chinese New Year with you guys. A grand celebration to celebrate the brand new Year of the Ox. Come join me in the Arts and Parts space in the Children's Museum to learn how to make your very own dragon puppet craft. Come on, let's go! All right, everybody, as you can see, I've got all of my supplies set and ready to go for our dragon craft. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to color in my dragon's head and my dragon's tail. For my dragon, I picked a lucky color red, kind of a goldenish yellow, and a blue. So I'm going to take a little bit of time to color in my dragon first. Alright, as you can see, I've colored in some of my dragon. You, of course, can color in as much or as little as you want with your dragon. The second thing we need to do is we need to cut our dragon's head and our dragon's tail from the paper itself. Alright, so now I have my dragon's head and my dragon's tail cut out. So I'm going to move them to the side for a second and grab my red piece of paper, which is going to turn into his body. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to accordion this paper. I'm going to fold it back and forth so it makes a nice little crinkly, stretchy piece of paper, and it looks a little bit more animated like his body. All right, next thing I need to do is grab my glue, and I'm going to use it to stick the tail and the head to his body. So, because it's a really nice template, what we're going to do is we're going to take his head, we're going to fold it in half till it matches up. And now you can see he looks a bit more like a dragon. His mouth, his eyes, his horn. Put it on this end. And his tail, you're going to do the same thing. You're going to fold it over in half. And that becomes his tail. We're just simply going to glue it to either end of his body. Right, now that I have his head and tail glued on, we need a way to move him. So I'm going to grab my 2 straws, and I'm going to gently wiggle them inside the open spaces of his head and his tail so we can dance with him. And a little bit of glue on the ends might help as well, stick it a little bit better. All right, now that I have everything glued together, I need to wait a couple of minutes for my dragon to dry. Once he has, I'm going to use these as my hand holders, and I'm going to dance just like a dragon puppet on Chinese New Year.
For more programming like this, see cmcleveland.org.